still your camera is not working.
Yeah, I will go
Okay.
cyber center today.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay, all right. So let's proceed in. Let's go ahead and wait. Continue with page 10.
Mhm.
Um, Second questions. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and open our material.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so quiet in your room. Are you in your room right now?
Oh yes, and everybody is out, and I'm
Mm.
alone.
And how is your job so far? How are you these days? Are you
Mm,
busy?
yes, but I got 2 days off yesterday, so but I didn't, but I couldn't take a lot of rest because yesterday was my school workers' wedding.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I went
Mhm.
there and I had to attend a dinner with
Mhm.
my coworkers. So
Mhm.
today is my only day off.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Well, at least it's your off today, so make the best out of it. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do this. Lifestyle. Do you lead an active life? Do you consider your life as an active or is it routinary? What do you think of your life these days? Is it active? Can you
Mm,
consider it as an active lifestyle?
yes, I think my life is active now because um, my work is consist of consist of huge part in my life, but my job is a kind of active job, and
Mm-hmm.
also during the holiday, I I try to do something active like go out with my friends and um go to work go to work with puppy. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not bored boring life. I'm not living in boring life.
Mm, okay. Um, I'm not living a boring life.
Mm.
All right. I'm not living in boring life, but
Mm.
I'm I am not living a boring life.
Mm.
Okay. Also, you said my work is consist of huge part in my life.
Mm.
Uh, my work plays a huge part in my life. I will show
Mm.
you your sentences for you to see what's wrong with them. Okay, this is one of the sentence which I noticed that needs to be corrected. My work is consist a huge part in my life. My work plays a huge part in my life. That's better.
Mm. Okay.
I'm not living in boring life. It's better if you say I'm not living a boring life.
Um.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I think that would be better. Okay, let's move on. Wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Is your family important?
Yes, my family is really important because they are my really precious people in my life. So I think I
Mm,
cannot live without them.
okay, that's good. They are my really precious. They are really precious people in my life.
Mm.
Okay, all right. And who would you most like to be friends with? Describe to me an ideal friend.
Um, to me, ideal friend is someone who is always in my on my side.
Someone who is always on your side.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you have some problems.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So those are friends that you're easy to make friends with. All right. Cool. So who are more important then, friends or family?
It's pretty hard to choose one, but if I have to choose,
Mhm.
I'd like to say that family is more important than friends.
Mhm. Yes. Why?
Mm. Because um, without them, if they were not here, um,
Mhm.
um, I think al- um, I won't be here as well. So I really
Mm.
thankful to them.
Yes. Um, I really thankful. I'm really thankful to them.
Uh, uh,
Alright. Mm. Okay, so you don't say I really thankful, but you
mm,
say I'm really thankful. Okay.
okay.
Alright. Let's move on to the next subject, which is work.
Mm,
So, um, are there good job opportunities in your home country? Not only based on your job,
mm-hmm.
but we talk about the general situation of job opportunities in your country.
mm. I think nowadays we are suffering from the lack of job opportunity. Um,
Why is this so?
because we are already um, uh, full of employees, so a lot of young adults are cannot have a job they want.
So they cannot have a job that they want
Yes,
because a lot of professionals already, right?
yes.
Mm. Okay, what about, you know, what about foreign workers? Do you
Um,
think that, they play a big role of causing your jobs to go down?
mm, I don't believe so. In some part, foreign workers are really important, like in um, foreign language education or the some job related to export.
Okay.
Um, but most
Mm,
job is owned by native Korean workers,
local workers.
local
Hmm.
workers. So I
Okay.
don't believe foreign workers are really important.
Okay. All right. So how about this? What do you think? Let me remove job because this is a common question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think you will be doing in 5 years? This is a common question, so please
Mm,
put a star there. I've heard this from some of my friends who took the IELTS as well. They
uh,
say that they receive this, but not the job. But what do you think you will be doing in 5 years?
I think I will keep working as a nurse in 5 years because I really love my job. But I think I will marry it in the time, so I will concentrate more into my husband or and my children.
Mm, I think I will married by that time. I think I will be married by that time.
Mm,
I will be,
ah,
alright? Be married. So, will be married as a collocation, okay?
mm,
Alright, you cannot say I will married. That's not possible. Or
mm,
I will be married or I will get married by that time.
mm,
Okay. All right. So hometown is another common subject in
Mm,
IELTS. It's part of the introduction part of part one. So
mm,
remember, work, all right, and
mm,
hometown, all right, are the most common subjects.
mm.
So, where were you born?
I
Very
was
short answer.
ah, I was born in Seoul, and I have been living here for 26 years.
26 years?
Yes,
Okay. All right, so you were born and raised there.
yeah.
How important is your hometown to you?
Um, whenever um I got home from somewhere, I got my
Mm-hmm.
hometown from somewhere. I always
Mm-hmm.
feel comfort. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so um um without doing nothing, my hometown is just cozy place to me. It's really
Mm-hmm.
important to me.
Oh, it's really important to you. Okay, yes. I think every people's hometown is important
Yeah.
because it's where they go and they want to relax, where they have problems. Yeah, it makes them feel relaxed. Okay. Do you ever think of living out of your hometown in the future?
Mm, yes, I want to live another cities or countries um,
Mm-hmm.
at least once in my life, but I
Mm-hmm.
think it will be just temporary. I do want to live in my hometown um, when I'm in my late um, when I am old.
Mm. And I, all right. You can just say when I retire. That's okay.
Uh,
All right. Well, your answer is good when I'm old, but it took you a while to answer that. It's like you were thinking,
yeah.
and I was in my 50s, 70s, or okay, when I retire, another option. When I grow, when I'm old, or something like that.
Mm.
Okay, cool. And what is your hometown famous for? Kindly talk to me about it.
My hometown. Actually, we didn't have any famous thing before, but nowadays, we had a very huge shopping mall opened. Um, we just have two branches in my country.
Uh-huh.
So one of them are in my hometown. So that is really popular these days.
Okay, all right. Nice, nice. All right, that's good. And okay, let's go to books now. All
Mhm.
right, this one is just a general topic. You may or may not. However, for hometown and work,
Mhm.
there's 100% chance that you will have some of these questions. I
Mm,
say 100% because, of course, they will ask that. Books, I don't know, maybe some. So let's try to answer some questions here.
okay.
Okay. This one. Okay, this two. I think this two. Plus, I want to add another question.
Uh,
Um, what are you reading right now? What book are you reading right now?
um,
Okay, but
mhm.
let's try to put that on the last question. This one. Do you prefer to buy books or borrow them?
Actually, I'm not a big fan of reading, so I rarely buy or borrow books.
Okay, all right. So usually borrow.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not a big fan. So have you tried reading English books? Is it easy to read English books?
Yes, I always try to read English articles for my study. But it depends on the article's level. I can read easily some simple articles, but when it comes to a complex one, it takes time to understand them.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Takes time. All right. Okay. Um, what about this? What's the last book that you have read?
Last book. Um, for me, it was Korean book, and it is related to also English study. Um, some English
Okay.
teacher wrote a book, and it says that it um, contents regarding how to study, how to speak English well.
Yeah. And
So
what
there
about
was
it? Tell me about it.
um, 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 as a native Korean, he is also native Korean, and but his English is really fluent. So he he taught in his book how to speak English, and he recommended to study English with English movies or TV dramas. It was really helpful
Okay.
to me.
Oh, nice. All right. Good. Good. It's nice. And yeah, I think that's the questions regarding books. Let's move on to films. Oh, this one put another star here.
Hmm.
This is a good probability. Films are, I think, favorite subjects of many IELTS examiners.
Hmm.
Okay. Me myself, I was asked a couple of questions about films. Why?
Mm,
Because they want to check if you're aware of, current things, all right,
mm,
news in Hollywood, those kind of things. So films are a very common topic in IELTS, all
mm,
right. Take it from me. They, what are the questions that they asked me? This one is a common question. How often? No, no. This one is possible. Okay, so let's have these two questions. What are the advantages of seeing a film at the camera? At the cinema, sorry, camera, the cinema. Alright.
um, and the advantage, um, uh, in 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 cinema, in only cinema.
Uh,
Right? Mm. When I watch movies in cinema, I can listen the movie sound with better quality compared to when I see the movie in my home. Yeah.
okay, a better
So
quality.
yeah.
Alright, cool. Um, yes, I think that's a big advantage. Quality when it comes to sound and pictures, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If in case that a film will be created about your life, which actor would you like to play you in a film and
Um.
why?
Um. I never thought about that
Uh
before.
huh. Uh huh.
And also I'm not familiar with the actors, so it's really hard to choose one. Um, um, among Korean actors, um, um, among Korean actors, we have an actress her name is Koen Kim, and I'd like to
Kuan
choose
Chin.
yes, and I'd like to choose her because um, my outlook is similar with her. She also has small eyes, and she is not that tall.
Okay.
Yes, so I think she can act. like
Play
me.
you.
Yeah, yeah, she can play like me.
Okay, all right, nice. What's her name again?
Cohen Kim.
Go what?
Cohen.
Go Im
Yeah, Cohen
Kim.
Kim. Yeah, it's pretty hard to pronounce.
Yeah, Go Im Kim. All right. Well, if it looks like you, then it's good.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Okay, move on. Let's go to music. Um, how do you listen to music? I think this is strange question. Of course, you listen to music. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This one I've asked this before already. Okay, is live music popular in your country? And if so, what is the genre?
Live music. Yes. Every people enjoy listening live music, and I think especially K-pop
Uh,
is the most popular amongst the music.
amongst the music, amongst the genre of music, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, all right. Of course, that's understandable. You're in Korea, so K-pop. Okay,
yeah.
next. Okay, last one before we go to part two.
Hmm.
Travel again? Okay. Okay. All right, what kind of tourist destination do you usually prefer? Put a star there because
Mm-hmm.
it's a common question. What kind of tourist destination do you usually prefer? You should answer this by choosing between like a beach or mountain, land attractions, or classic architecture. So you have many choices. You
Mm-hmm.
can see water attractions. You can see say you can say nature destinations. You can even say classical architectures. All right,
Mm-hmm.
or buildings. So, what kind of tourist destination do you usually prefer?
Um, I think I have to choose the location first. So when it comes to um, travel to overseas country, I'd like to choose some um, famous spot like famous buildings or famous food.
Uh,
I always try to find that kind of place. But when it
okay,
comes
nice.
to domestic travel, um,
Uh huh.
um, uh, I more concentrate on the um, hotels. Like
Really?
yes.
Okay.
So um, so even I also go to travel in my place. So
Mhm.
when I feel some kind of good hotel, I feel like I'm in travel.
Wow.
Yes, so
Okay,
I enjoy
so
that.
hotel plays a big factor then.
Yeah.
Okay. Prepare for follow-up questions. If you answer like that, then automatically the examiner will ask, what is the best hotel that you've been to?
Oh,
Like now, I will ask you, what is the best hotel that you've been to?
the best hotel. Best hotel. Um, I just popped up the latest hotel that I visited, and that
Hmm.
also really awesome. It was not that big, and I went there with my friends to have a good rest. That hotel has
Hmm.
a big bed, and also that hotel has a unique top bath, um,
What?
top bath.
Cup bed?
Uh, I mean the bath.
Bed. Ah. Why is it unique? What's unique about it?
It is Japanese style, and we call that Hinoki.
Sinokchi.
Yeah.
Bath. Ah,
Yeah.
bath. I thought in bed or
Ah,
something.
bad.
So bath like so it has a good bath, maybe hot spring style or something
Oh, yeah, right.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Wow.
It was a Japanese style, and
Uh-huh.
um, so we felt like we are in Japan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Oh.
after taking a bath, we took about 12 hours sleeping that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because it's so relaxing.
Yeah, right.
Wow, amazing. Good for you. 12 hours. 12 hours of
Yes.
sleeping. Wow, that's I envy you.
Yeah, so we couldn't do many things that we planned.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my God. I wish I could experience that. Okay, 13 tomorrow we
Mhm.
will try to start with part 2 topics and part
Mhm.
3.
Okay.
I'm excited because this is the part where you will really express your skills.
Oh, yeah. There
Okay,
was
so
it is my hardest one to me.
yeah, really? It
Yeah.
is the most difficult one for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
not hardest one.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, okay, we focus on this tomorrow. We have a lot of tasks to complete.
Mhm.
See, until 23, almost 10 pages. So,
Oh,
we'll do our best to work on this GA, okay?
okay.
All
Okay.
right. I hope that you will give your 110% tomorrow
Okay.
regarding this thing. All right. So,
Okay.
I want you to enjoy your off today
Oh, thank
and
you.
yeah, get your computer fixed so that we will
Okay.
see each other again. All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave you now, Jihei. See you
Okay.
again.
Thank
Bye
you. Bye
bye.
bye.